Hi guys, it's ASBYT and welcome back to a brand new video. Now today we're talking about sound and specifically some active noise cancelling headphones, and for around £60 I think that these could potentially be a fantastic product for you. Remember to subscribe to the channel and hit that little notification bell if you're new and want to be notified every time I post a new video. Now, I can't actually hear what I'm saying because of the noise. I've not got them on yet, I can hear you. Yeah, so today we are talking about these active noise cancelling headphones, and the reason why I'm bringing them to you is because I think for £60 these could be an absolutely great purchase for you if you are indeed in the market for a pair of noise cancelling headphones. So what we're going to do is quickly look under the fine microscope of this camera here, the exact form factor, how they look, and then of course what comes in this box, which is what it came in. Talk about the setup, how to actually do it, etc. Now I will be reviewing all three of these products in front of you at some point over the next week or so, and this video was brought to you by Taotronics, which is why I've got my hands on all three. But as always, it will be a very honest review. I will tell you the good points and the bad points about all three of these individual products. So we've got the headphones that I'm reviewing today here, we've got some noise cancelling earphones there, and we have a speaker as well. So I'm very, very excited to review all three. But first, we're starting with these. So straight away, we're going to look at the design and build quality. So it looks very, very premium. I'm not going to lie. You know, nice matte black finish on them. Nice black leather, you know, very, very stylish. It wouldn't look out of place if you're wearing like sports tracksuits, for example, or business casual and you're on a plane or a train and you want to pop these on again, you're not going to have any problems. You've just got the little logo here, the TT, and again, I think that looks pretty swish. I'm not going to swish. Pretty swish, not gonna lie, like it. In terms of the use over the last few days, I have noticed straight away they are very, very comfy. So we've got a really nice cushion on the top here. We've also got really nice padding and cushioning around the ears here. And due to the fact that they don't actually clamp on the head, I've had headphones before that actually clamp on. So when you put them on, it really actually starts to hurt after an hour or so. These I've used for up to, I think the most I've used was around 2 or 3 hours. And I've had no problems in that time. And again, when putting them on again afterwards, you know, a few hours after that initial use, again, I had no problems, which sometimes you get if you've had an indentation and then you re-put them back on, they sometimes begin to then hurt. No problems whatsoever with this. And one of the main reasons why they are very, very comfy, as well as the padding, is the fact that they are very flexible. So as you can see here, you can really turn them and move them. So depending on your head shape, I mean, I've got a pretty weird head shape, but they're probably more weirder than mine. And if you are one of those people, you're not going to have any problems with this either. You can mold it, sculpt it to your individual head, which is really, really good. Straight away, you've got obviously the L and R for left and right, if that helps at all. You can either fold them flat like this for storage or hang them. You can hang them on something if you want to. Or, of course, they do fold as well nicely like that, and then you can of course then pop them into your case, which again comes with the product. So just quickly while we're on the case, we'll see what else comes with the product. This is really good build quality, and of course it zips really nicely. It's pretty solid, to be honest. No complaints whatsoever with the storage options that they provide. Inside this you also get a manual, which of course tells you how to actually set up the Bluetooth, for example, for whatever device you have, including smartphones, things like that. You also get your charging cable here, which is micro USB. I really would like to see Type-C personally going forwards for any of these sort of products. It is just far more efficient. So that's a little bit of a shame, but again, not a deal breaker for a lot of people. And it's a good way of keeping the price down as well. So when you're looking at this product and you're comparing it to them, and you're perhaps some days the words just don't come out. If you're comparing it to a really high-end expensive product, straight away it has that feel about it. But again, you're only paying £60 compared to £200-300, and that's why they'll probably try and cut corners in certain areas, like of course the charging facilities. Now, speaking of charging facilities, you get up to, which is very, very good actually. I know we were saying about budget, but the charge can last up to 25 hours. I have tested it and I can confirm that these do hold their charge extremely well. So that's another positive about this set of headphones. Now, also in the box, you get your cable. So if you don't want to use it as Bluetooth, or you've used it as Bluetooth and you finally run out and you've not had a chance to charge it, you of course get your headphone cable. And all you do is simply plug into the 3.5mm headphone jack, and of course you are away listening to your music or whatever you want to do. Also on here, now we're on to the actual ports, etc. We've got this button here, which of course is your noise cancelling facility. So when it's off, you get a slightly tinnier sound from testing, and of course you can hear a lot more of the outside, which is understandable. So basically, in layman's terms, noise cancelling, it blocks out the sound from outside. There are two types of noise cancellation though. There is passive and there is active. So passive is where your individual product will simply try and blot out as much sound by blocking the canal to your ear. So earplugs, for example. Now, active noise cancellation is the technology used. It specifically filters sounds from outside to reduce the sound as much as possible, so you don't just have, you know, uncomfortable blocking of the ears. You actually have that specific technology which allows the filtering of outside sound. Again, in testing, I would go as far as saying it's not the best active noise cancellation I've ever used, but it is still pretty efficient. Now, I'm talking around probably 30%, I would say, in terms of what's left. So you're blocking out a good 70% of the outside sound for the price at £60. Is very, very impressive if you don't want to spend the £200-300 on some of the more expensive products. So also on here, we have the micro USB slot there, so that's obviously where you charge it. And we have our multi-function button, which is here, and that helps to set up when you're trying to connect to a Bluetooth device, for example. You press and hold that, and then when it starts flashing, as you can see there, it means you are ready to go into pairing mode. And then you simply get your smartphone or whatever device you want to pair it to, and you would simply, so you'd open your Bluetooth there, and on here it would then show you, as you can see there, your ability to pair, and then you'd simply click on the Taotronics BH22, which is of course these, really cheesy. The cheese is back yet again. The channel of the cheese is probably what I should call it instead of ASBYT. Anyway, and then of course once you've clicked on it, it'll say connected, as you can see there, and you are good to go, and then you can use it connected to your device. Now, also on here, this is the noise cancellation function here, and you simply push it to there, and then you get that blue dot there, which means it is now officially on under the active noise cancellation. I pretty much always leave that on because the actual sound quality is much better as well. Like I said, it sounds quite tinny when that's not on. As soon as that goes on, the sound is enhanced and therefore it's a better quality. So why would you not have it on? It makes no sense to really turn it off. We also have our tracks up and down there. You also have your actual adjustments here. Now, that might not be big enough for somebody who has a really big head, but I have it on the lowest possible, and even then it doesn't feel too small on my head. If anything, I would perhaps like to see the form factor even slightly smaller. So I think if you are at the two different ends of the scale, if you've got a tiny pea head or a massive juggernaut planet head, if you've got one of those, then of course this might not be for you. But if you're anywhere in the normal range, then these will be an absolute perfect fit for you. In terms of the actual sound quality that we're getting from these, you can go really low and it's still really clear. You can go really high and it's still loud without any crackling, any problems in terms of the quality of sound. Just a really nice, clean, crisp sound. And when the active noise cancelling is on, it blots out a good 70% of the sound outside, like I said. You can still hear little bits here and there, but it does definitely feel very muffled. And I would always keep the active noise cancelling on, because if you don't, then it does sound a little bit on the tinny side. So again, it makes no sense to not use it. So design, in my opinion, they look very, very premium. The noise cancelling, you're getting a good sort of 70% of the outside sound cancelled, which is pretty good, and especially at this low-end budget of £60. The actual sound quality, very, very good, very, very crisp and clear. Ease of setup, absolutely brilliant. Travel case, nice design, very premium looking, very protective of the product, and folding away, very, very easy. So that's pretty much it, guys. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about these actual headphones, whether you like the design, whether you're in the market for this sort of product, whether you think that for £60 this is an absolute steal. Remember, I will be, as well as this which I did today, I will be reviewing these two products as well. So we've got the earphones and we have the speaker here as well. But yeah, I think we're there. I think we've done. So share this with your friends and family if they are interested in Bluetooth wireless headphones. If you are new to the channel and you enjoy everything tech, whether it's smartphones, headphones, Android boxes, so hardware in general. We also do software, tutorials, app reviews, all of that sort of goodness. So again, if you are interested in all of that, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications, because then every time I post a video, you will be notified, so you can be one of the first to watch all of the latest and greatest tech, and you will be part of one of the fastest growing tech communities on the planet. It's quite a claim. Not sure about that one. We are trying to reach, it's a bold statement, 1 million subscribers by the end of this year. We've got a year to go. Let's do this. And I will love you and leave you. I'll see you in the next one. Says ASBYT. Peace out.